It's time to drop the hammer. Good start for Bacon up front. It's going to lead him down into the corner. Briggs Danner looking around the outside as well on Hayes. It'll shuffle him back a spot into the third on the field. So we're still side by side back behind. C.J. Leary down on the inside. CV out wide. Chase Stocking just ahead. Mesereau trying to make something happen. The Chris Dyson 20M car working the high side out of turn number 2 and down the back chute is up front. Bacon, your race leader, brings him around for lap number next. Briggs Danner is right there hot on his heels. The young gun leading the USAC East Coast point standings is looking pretty stout in second as he follows Bacon. 2-car breakaway up front from Stockton, still scored third on the field. Down the back chute, now runs up to the 5X car. He'll drop down low and look to the inside of Bechtelsville. Alex gives him a little room down on the inside. Here's the opening for Briggs Danner around the outside. You got a new race leader out of turn number 2. Oh, Danner into the wall. Bacon back to the point. Just that quick. He gets back up to the top with a little crisscross applesauce taking place out of turn number 2. And now Bacon looks to the outside of Alex Bechtelsville. Bechtelsville will keep it down low. Briggs Danner took a shot at him and had it momentarily. And that quickly it slipped from his grasp. It's Bacon up front. Now's run down Corbin Hazlett. Hazlett, the 1H car lies ahead for Bacon. Bacon needs to be quick and decisive. Down at turn number 3 and 4. Briggs Danner might get another shot at him with 22 laps yet to go. Just about that halfway point, and I told you that's when it was going to get exciting, and lo and behold, as anticipated, here we go. Into 3 goes Bacon down on the inside. Little slide job out across the snoot. Timmy Buckwalter pulls to the infield. 7-car retires for competition. Danner down on the inside. Slide job almost up into the back of Bacon. Bacon escapes out of 2 and down the back chute. Chase Stockton still watching on. Logan Seavey's back here. There's a slider, and Shane Cottle's off the pace. Caution flag comes out for the 39. Here on night number 1 of the Eastern Storm. Bacon down off the banking. Charges down the front chute. Fatheads Eyewear, number 69 car out in front. Meanwhile, back behind, Ballou was trying to capitalize on a restart. Nothing to be found down on the inside. Just 2 lickety split at turn number 1 and 2. Clustered up, 4-car battle back behind. Stockton, Seavey, and here comes Jaden Rogers down the inside. Slide job, Seavey gives it to him. Lets him slip on through, instantly looks down to the inside for the number 5. Deep down into turn number 3, C.J. Leary sails one off into the corner as well. Jaden Rogers trying to return the favor. He jumped out over the cushion, spun the tires on it, and almost gave the position right back to the number 14 car. Meanwhile, here comes Grant. Number 4 carved out of the corner. A beautiful line out of turn number 4, and Justin Grant has just come to life. Watch the NOS Energy Drink number 4 car, your points leader. Down in the corner, Leary side by side with Seavey. He's trying to charge towards the front. Occupies the attention of Seavey. Seavey slowed down on the inside. That car shut down. Trouble for Logan Seavey. Caution flag comes out. We'll take a way up high and bring him down off the banking. And the race is once again commenced. Danner hangs with him. Great restart for the number 5G cars. They'll pedal their way out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Ballou starting to come to life as well. Robert Ballou's going to come up there and put some pressure into that group as well. She is lickety split around the top shelf. Look out, Geary. Leary, a little slip coming out turn number 2, owns him up to attack. Here goes Ballou down on the inside. Took a shot at Grant. Grant comes right back down low. Gets that position back on Ballou. He'll slide him down into turn number 1 and 2. And power off of it down the back straightaway. C.J. Leary only made that misstep one time. He'll not do it again, as now 7 laps remain up front for Bacon. Here comes Justin Grant. Got a ripper out of the mid-track. We'll send Bacon around one more time. Class of the field tonight, no doubt about it. I say that he stumbles down on the cushion and quickly gets back to the whip as he'll take her down the back straightaway. Has gone 4 in a row here in the past. Is he starting a new string here tonight? We're going to have to wait and find out. The Macho Man, Brady Bacon, picks up the win on night number 1 of Eastern Storm at Grandview Speedway. Here he comes, race fans. Make some noise for the Macho Man. Brady Bacon picks up the win here tonight. And with that, we'll send it down to Christy Bemis.
Thanks so much, Chet. Brady Bacon, the Macho Man, reclaims his title as the king of Grandview Speedway with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Series. Went wire to wire. An extra 10 laps tacked onto that one for the Macho Man, Brady Bacon. to hold off traffic behind him. Challenged there a few times by Briggs Danner, but to no avail. Brady Bacon, tough to beat here at Grandview Speedway. You can't give that guy the front row at Grandview, Chet.
True story.
So Brady, 1 year ago, kind of gave up that spot as the king of Grandview Speedway when Justin Grant was victorious. But tonight you reclaim your title as the most storied guy here with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Cars at Grandview Speedway. How's it feel to kind of be back on top here?
Good. Briggs definitely pressured us there. I thought we were going to be pretty good out there in clean air, and he poked his nose in there a couple times. I had to get my elbows up a little bit more. I thought it would eventually, the top would go away and we would go back down to kind of driving across the bottom, but it never did. So I was kind of waiting on that, and it never happened, so I had to keep my elbows up longer than we usually have to here. So it was a great track. Went from the bottom to the top, and we could pass lap cars and stuff, and we just have a really good package for here. So I knew we had a good shot starting on the front. I just had to not mess up. I did mess up a couple times, but luckily not bad enough for him to get by us. But just have Gene Frankowiak always gives us a good rider engine for this place that drives really nice, and Triple X Chassis, FK Shocks, everybody that helps us out. Just good to win in front of some of our supporters out here in Pennsylvania, and obviously the great fans out here too.
You talk about the top not going away on you there. In fact, it developed a bit of a lip here in 1 and 2. Were you sort of leaning on that, relying on that to carry some speed through the corner?
Yeah, I was hoping that would go away. We were pretty tight. We're kind of set up for this place to go glass slick from top to bottom, and that little lip was giving me some trouble. I had to kind of cheat it on entry, and then the one in the center after the restarts with my tire was low. I had to kind of manhandle a little bit. It was bucking around a little bit, but once we got our air back up and our tires hot again, after a few laps, we were able to get through it all right.
Eastern Storm off to a good start for Brady Bacon, your winner tonight of the Jesse Huckett Classic here at Grandview Speedway to kick off Eastern Storm.